Aging is often described as something we see: lines forming, texture changing, skin looking different in the mirror. But for many people, aging shows up first as a feeling: skin that feels tighter than it used to, drier even after moisturizing, more easily irritated by weather, fabrics, or products that never used to be a problem. It's easy to look at these changes and think, this is just what aging does. But there's another way to understand what's happening, one that's less discouraging and far more supportive. Because skin aging isn't only about time passing, it's about comfort, balance, and how well the skin is able to protect and support itself. When you shift the focus from appearance to comfort, the conversation changes completely. Your skin isn't giving up, it's communicating. And what it's often asking for isn't more effort, it's the right kind of support. Your skin does a lot more than simply cover your body. It helps hold moisture in. It buffers against the environment. It creates a surface that feels smooth, flexible, and comfortable to live in. Over time, those systems naturally change. Skin may begin to feel drier or tighter throughout the day. It can appear thinner or less supple. It may react more quickly to temperature, wind, or products. These shifts are common. They're expected. And they're not a sign that something is wrong. They reflect changes in how well the skin holds onto moisture and maintains its protective barrier. When that barrier isn't as supported as it once was, moisture escapes more easily. And even with regular moisturizing, skin can still feel uncomfortable, almost fragile. That's often when people start layering products: more serums, heavier creams, stronger formulas. And still, something feels missing. Most skincare advice focuses on hydration, adding water to the skin. Hydration can absolutely help how skin looks and feels in the short term. It can create a temporary sense of softness or fullness. But water doesn't stay put on its own. It evaporates quickly, especially when the skin's barrier isn't holding it in. That's why hydration alone often feels like it falls short. You moisturize in the morning. By midday, your skin feels tight again. By evening, dry patches return. It's not because you didn't apply enough. It's because what your skin may really be asking for isn't more water. It's lasting nourishment. Comfortable, resilient skin depends heavily on the moisture barrier. This barrier is naturally rich in lipids, fats that work with your skin to seal moisture in, reduce the feeling of dryness and tightness, support a smoother, more flexible surface, help skin feel calm and comfortable throughout the day. As we age, these lipids naturally decline. When that happens, water-based products alone may sit on the surface without fully addressing what's underneath. That's why the type of moisturizer matters more than chasing trends or long ingredient lists. Skin tends to respond best to what it recognizes: ingredients that mirror its natural structure, textures that work with it, not against it. At Secrets of Uganda, the philosophy is simple. Moisturizing should support the skin, not overwhelm it. That means choosing ingredients that are naturally compatible with the skin's own makeup. Unrefined nilotica. Shea butter is rich in skin-compatible fats that help soften and condition. It supports the skin's barrier rather than competing with it. Instead of creating quick, surface-level effects, it focuses on how skin feels over time. More comfortable, more balanced, more at ease in its own structure. This approach isn't about changing your skin. It's about respecting what it needs as it evolves. When moisturizing shifts toward nourishment instead of instant results, something interesting happens. Moisture stays longer. Skin feels comfortable for more of the day. The surface appears smoother, calmer, and more resilient. Not because it's being forced to look different, but because it's being supported. Consistency matters here. Gentle, regular nourishment tends to work better than constant switching or overlayering. Over time, lipid-rich care can make a meaningful difference in how skin experiences daily life. Less tightness, less persistent dryness, less of that feeling that your skin is always asking for more. The takeaway is simple. Skin changes with age are natural, but discomfort doesn't have to be ignored. By choosing moisturizers that focus on barrier support and nourishment, skin often feels softer and more comfortable. Dryness becomes less noticeable. Sensitivity feels quieter, and the complexion appears smoother and more settled. So no, you're not just moisturizing. You're giving your skin the kind of support it recognizes. And sometimes that's all it's been asking for. If your skin still feels dry or uncomfortable despite consistency, it may not need more products. It may simply need the right kind of nourishment. Applied patiently, simply, and with respect for how skin naturally works. Thanks for watching, and if this resonated, give the video a thumbs up and check the description for more details. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.